Hola guys and girls, and welcome to a new Keyforge gameplay video, and we are back with some Coda action. Like I mentioned, I got a bunch of decks for a cheap price, and this is one of another interesting ones because, as you can see, this is a Horseman deck. And yeah, I do have some other Horseman decks, obviously. I mean, not obviously, but I do have some other Horseman decks. But it's actually the first one, which is good. 75 SS, I had some test matches with it. This is actually a good deck and has Horsemen in it. Of course, you all know how Horsemen, I mean, if you're around for a long time, like since launch, Horsemen were like these overvalued synergy machines. People described them as, like, so just because the deck had Horsemen in it, you can probably, even if it's like a mediocre one, you could sell it for like 100 euros and upwards. Just because people thought, oh damn, if you have already 4 cards, the deck will synergize well together, guaranteed, since like they all have the Horseman effects. Like if you don't know what they do, they all have some kind of effect which works with the other Horsemen. Of course, the Horseman of Death returns each Horseman from your discard pile to your hand. Horseman of Famine, destroy the least powerful creature. The Horseman of Pestilence, deal 1 damage to each non-Horseman creature. And then the Horseman of War. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature can be used as if they were the active house, but can only fight. So yeah, at the beginning, a lot of hype around these, but like after a few months, it died down. Like a lot of people got lucky or / unlucky if they were on the I always called it like the big Horseman bubble, which like then popped as people realized that Horsemen, like, they are not bad for sure, but they're not like the thing, like that hype as people describe them as. But yeah, that's mainly the Sanctum part. It's like the Horsemen, we have double Blinding Light, Doorstep Heaven, nice Aember control, and some other strong creatures in Protectrix and the Tabris. And of course, take hostages, serves to dress for some little bit more Aember capture control shenanigans. And yeah, let's go with the Untamed side next. There's some standard Aember Rush shenanigans. We have double Hunting Witch, we do have a Giant Sloth, we do have the Fluxia, we do have double Vigor, which actually triggers quite often in this deck. Since due to the Horsemen of Pestilence, there we go, we get some damage on our own creatures, and especially with Overlord Greeking, which likes to fight, and we usually always get like the healing for free off. Sometimes we have to do it on opponent creatures, but it's very easy to pull that off. Then we have 2 Save the Pack. 1 would have been enough. 2 is obviously one, like, Save the Pack is not a great board wipe, especially since we don't have any, like, it kind of works sometimes with the Horseman of Pestilence, but since I don't have any damage in Untamed itself, I'm not really happy about that. Most of the times they're the discard targets to use the Giant Sloth to get the free Aember. But yeah, then double regrow is nice because obviously Hunting Witch always dies. You put it on the field, opponent answers really quickly, and then later on you can regrowth it back, put it on the field, and yeah, gain some Aember. And then on this side, obviously we have the double control of the week, pretty nice double gateway to this. So a lot of board control there. Annihilation Ritual, which I'm very conflicted about when and how to play it. Most of the times I discard it because I do have double regrowth. So I do not I do really not want my creatures purged. Like, I want my Hunting Witches to be my regrowth targets. So it's like kind of awkward to play with thing, but sometimes you want to put it on the field, sometimes you don't. Depends a little bit on the. I try to look at the opponent's deck and see like how much board removal they have and stuff like that. But it's a bit awkward. I definitely did not figure out yet when to place this and when not. But most of the time it's just going to be discarded. But yeah, then of course you have Overlord Greeking, double Succubus, Toxin, Life Ward, double Control of the Week, very disruptive, very Coda this stuff, which you can expect in a this and Coda. But yeah, that's the deck in total. Let's just hop in and have some games. I will hop into competitive level with it. Like I said, over 70 SS. That's my threshold for competitive / more casual decks. But yeah, we'll see. Do I need to pause? It seems I do have to pause, so yeah, see you once we have a match. And here we go, we do have a match versus Funkadelic, so let's start the match and wish our opponent good luck, have fun. And yeah, see how we can perform. Opponent is playing some Coda as well. A lot of stealing in shadows, damn, that's gonna be triple Relentless Whispers and double Routine Job with the bait and switch. Yeah, we are in some stealing trouble. We are second player, and I don't really like the sand, so I'm gonna mulligan this away. Doorstep Heaven, I like it. You don't want to see this in your starting hand. Double Gateway to this is kind of awkward in starting hand as well, so that's why I mulligan this. Sadly, I do find the Doorstep Heaven again here. So yeah, not excited about that. Let's hope for my opponent starts maybe not with a creature, so we can just play the Fluxia and end it there. It goes with Mars, and there's the creature, it's a Marauder. So yeah, so we have to go with that right from the start. So what we could do here is actually we could we could, but I think I want to do is just go this, play this, and actually force him into shadows. Because if you look at shadows, there's like all the Aember controllers there. And if I play the control of the week, I will have one Aember, yes. But usually that's not the time when you want to play shadows. So let's force him into that. Let's force him to play shadows here. And hopefully he has like the Relentless Whispers in hand or something like that. Like he has some stuff in hand he doesn't want to play really. Sadly he doesn't want the Thief. That's of course something you can very easily play. There's a routine job. I think that's if it's that, only that too. I think that we slowed him down there a little bit at least. Let's get the Aember control out there early. And yeah, now I'm gonna go Sanctum. He doesn't really have big Aember Rush. Like the biggest Aember Rush he has is when he steals my stuff. So I think I am actually fine with playing Dust to Heaven just for the Aember and not keep it in hand because I do want to draw. I do want to draw a little bit. So I actually did this the wrong way around because now my protectors did got 1 damage on himself as well. Could have prevented that. Sadly did not. So, but we can heal him later on. And if the hand stays like this, I'm definitely looking forward to playing Sanctum again. Because then I can get rid of Naughty the Thief and the Marauder as well. He goes with this though. We see Dominator Bubble. What else do we see? Hand of This not enabled yet. He has some Hand of This, right? Yeah, he has one only. Might Burp, okay, Dr. Maneuver, I'm fine with that. Horsemen of Death, that's a little bit sad, obviously. You don't want to see that one discarded, but what can you do? I'm still gonna go with Shadows, right? Yeah. With Sanctum. I'm still gonna go with Sanctum. Can heal the board. And heal my stuff, gain some Aember. Overall, sounds like a fun time. Then we, in terms of redress you. Then we play you just for the Aember, and then we end our turn. He might pop the Life Ward next. Which would be... I don't know how fine it would be or not. Bait and switch, there it goes, steals 1. Oh wait, steals additional actually. Okay, never mind, since the terms addressed him. What else do we see? Like, no, the Relentless Whisper enabling is probably got a bit difficult for him, since my creatures are kind of thick. Pops the Life Ward, yes. So do we just go with... The question is, do I actually go... He has a gateway himself. Which we have to worry about. Okay, like, so that's why kind of I don't want to play the Annihilation Ritual. The Aember would be nice, but I kind of don't want to play it. I could just go with Sanctum as well, just reap 2 times and call it a turn. Because I can't play you. I can't play you just though. That's the problem. Do I want to discard you or do I want to play you at some point? I still have a good amount of Sanctum creatures cards left here. This would give me 2 cards out of hand. Discard you, play Life Ward. Get me 1. Yeah, I think I go with this here. Just play you. Discard you. Use you, because why not? And then end the turn. I want to keep the Overlord in hand. There we go. We do have Hunting Witch plus Fluxia. That's already pretty nice, since opponent doesn't have any creatures as it stands now. If he does play some, we can just try to get rid of them with our Sanctum board, and then pop the Life Ward so we can't play anymore. There's the gateway. There is the gateway. So it's a check right now, which we can't prevent. I mean, we can, if you call this. The question is, do we want to? Dust Heaven is gone, so it's not really... I don't think it's really worth it at this point. Because it's not like we have a good dis turn here. So I think we're better off just calling Untamed. Discarding you. Playing the Hunting Witch. Playing the Fluxia. Sadly, this is a Relentless Whispers target. So actually, since he's mostly going to call Shadows, he has triple Relentless Whispers. There's definitely one coming down. So I don't want to pop the Life Ward yet. Or is it worth it? Yes, Shadows has Thithertooth Urchin, which can come down. I actually don't want to pop the Life Ward yet. I actually want to keep it there. But we will see. We will have to see. Like I said, I'm expecting Shadows and him preventing my key right here. Getting rid of the Hunting Witch in the process. There's Shadows. There's 1 Miasma. He only played Miasma. That's not really, like, he doesn't really have a punish. I guess Rumble, yes, but that's kind of weird to just see that going down. That makes me just want to call Sanctum then. Play Tabris as well. Inspiration my Tabris as well, and fight the Succubus, so I can draw more card again. Now I actually want to pop the Life Ward. Just end the turn here. Like, he doesn't have like too much to protect, so just a turn, just 2 mind. Like, the Lash of Proclaim is not on the field. I don't really know what that's about, but we will see. Drumble, you could have played, or I was already at 7 Ember, so you could have played the Drumble like already. It's not like he had to wait for that. But that's like a weird miasma, I feel like. But we will see how it turns out. We do have double gateway in hand, which is awkward as well, for sure. Don't really want to see that. His gateway is gone, though. I could hand of this I should have played probably the other way around. Since, yeah, the hand of this is a thing. But does he have Drumble, or do we get the key right now? Like I said, I'm not really sure, like... Not really sure about these turns of play. Because they just... Why did he just hand of this me? I mean, he probably had a lot of creatures in hand, I guess. Okay. That means I get my key here. With very little contest there. And yeah, we just play another Hunting Witch. Play Giant Sloth. Be Vigor, sadly not for free, but at least for a little bit. And then Reap a few, and add 5 Aember again. And there we go. We regrowth another Vigor. The save the pack to discard for my Giant Sloth. So now, like, what is supposed to happen now? Like, right? Like, where's the... Yeah, there we go. We're change up to Steel 2. Still have 3 Relentless... No Relentless Whispers. Okay, I'm very confused. I'm indeed very confused. Like, I'm just gonna call Untamed. He has no Ember Punish, really. I'm just gonna discard you, so can use the Giant Sloth. Then I'm gonna regrowth for my Hunting Witch. Which just makes it more difficult for him to get rid of. And then I'm obviously gonna use the action ability to gain 3. I'm gonna Reap. I'm gonna Reap. And I'm gonna heal you for nothing, but to gain the Ember, and end the turn there with 10 Ember. Like I said, no too much to protect, no... Here's the Drumble, yes, but no other, like, graft. This. So I guess Drumble hits the field now. Shred? Yeah, Shred's not enough. But yeah, I'm still, Drumble is still enabled. What could I regrowth here? Nothing really which I want to. Like, I'm fine with just going Untamed again here. I made a bubble to use the Urchin to Reap. Question mark? Yeah, just Reaps the Fur. I'm just gonna go with Untamed again. Actually not gonna use you, I'm gonna discard you, so I can use my Sloth to gain 3 Ember. Fight once with you, and then Reap. And that's a turn. That is indeed a turn. I'm at 11 Ember again. I like, is my opponent really that unlucky and he has like triple Relentless Whispers, but he's not drawing them? Okay, he has to have 1 in hand now, right? Like, he's over half his deck. He has 3 in the deck. He needs to have 1 in hand right now. There we go. There we go. But he kills fly. Okay, maybe he has all 3 in hand. That might be as well. Keeps my... I'm confuzzled. Okay, that's an Whispers. Kills another Hunting Witch. Makes sense. Seek a Needle. Use a 9 Ember. We go there. And yeah, we just go with Sanctum here. Horsemen of Famine to kill the Urchin. Horsemen of the War, so we can fight with... We can only fight with you, but it's not like we're gonna do that. We're gonna fight with you to gain the Ember there. Then play the Blinding Light to stun, I don't know, Mars. And now we're at 9 Ember. And I don't think he can prevent that. Both routine jobs are gone. He has 1 Relentless Whispers left. Did he even call Mars once? I mean, at the beginning, yes. In the beginning, he played the Marauder, but his hand should be full of Mars right now. What could he have in Mars? Does he have like something like the Shadowstorm? Nope. Yeah, I think it's too late. I think I won. Like I said, I'm not really convinced about some plays my opponent made there. But yeah, here definitely showing how much Ember this deck can potentially generate. So, but I think it's GG at this point. You have a lot of this in hand, so we would be able to call that again, or we just go with Untamed, discard you to enable the Giant Sloth again. But like I said, his hand have to be full of Mars. I don't see anything there which really deep probes. Yep. Then you can choose a house. I mean, you could choose this. Yep, it does. So, but it only affects creatures. So only my Greek King is gone here. My Overlord. But yeah, like I said, no Aember controller mass, barring the Marauders, which he has 3 of, to be fair. But yeah, he needs ready creatures for them to actually capture Aember. And even if he would have a soft landing to have 1 ready creature, and he plays like 2 Marauders, that only bring me down to 7. And yeah, that's a GG. GG! Like I said, I'm some weird turns, for sure. I'm not sure if that's because like his hand didn't allow him to have better turns, or if he like maybe misplayed or something. But yeah, that's the first game. We are at 70 minutes, so definitely going for another one. But yeah, like I said, this was a showcase. This was more a showcase of like the Aember Rush part of my deck. Like I just generated Aember way too quickly. Like it burst. Like I had some good Aember generation. Like I think the highest burst I had was like with the Giant Sloth and then the Reaping. Like not very much ahead there. But yeah, we will cut till we have another match. Okay, here we go. We do have a match versus Dan Sacchio 91. Let's start the game. Which opponent good luck, have fun, and see if we can perform as well. Once again, we do face some Worlds Collide this time with the double Kirby and actually Brobner. Interesting to see. Brobner and Worlds Collide, of course, being generally known as the worst house in any set. At least from my opinion, for sure. Like I would sign that petition as well. Brobner and Worlds Collide is like, I think it's like Worlds Collide Brobner, I think it's the worst house from any set. But okay, this is my hand. I do have a lot of Sanctum cards. Let's see, Aember Rush. Do I have to be worried about Aember Rush? Not really. So actually, I'm fine with just keeping this hand and playing my doorstep just for the hand, for the Aember. And yeah, just emptying out my hand. Like it doesn't really like, yeah, it doesn't like the Aember Rush he has potentially is like with too much to protect, but that of course only enables like if it's only enabled if I generate a lot of Aember, and I can control that myself. So we just go Sanctum, we plop you, we plop you, we plop you, and then we plop you and stun your Brobner creature, and then end the turn. So, Annihilation Ritual, let's assess the matchup. Opponent has Volcano versus Slam. Hit and run potential for some damage, so not a lot. Definitely not a lot. But do I want to be able to, like his annoying Starline stuff might actually be fun to purge. So I think I actually want to play it in this matchup. Let's see, maybe it might be a mistake, but I actually do want to play it in this matchup. It's Overlord Creaking, and let's fear the yeah, you, so you can't kill anything from my side, and the turn there. Like I said, it is an interesting, like I said, in this matchup I kinda like, if I could purge the Kirby for example, I would be very happy with that. Very happy with that. And he goes to Brobner again, so he reaps the view to gain the, oh, he fights actually. Interesting. Then he purchases my thing, which is fine. Plays the Patriarchs. And I'm just going with, yeah, I just go with Sanctum again to get me to check. First play you. Do damage to anything. Reap with you to heal you. Stun Brobner again. And then turns of address to make you capture one. So now, like Horsemen of Pestilence doesn't really, and we pop you as well. And then we had 7 Aember. Like I said, this is like kind of I'm on the fence with the Annihilation Ritual. Since, oh, I said he discarded Hunting Witch, that hurts a little bit. That definitely hurts. Because, like now, if my Horsemen die, I can't do a thing. I can't, blah blah blah. Words, thing. I can't revive them with the Horsemen of Death. That's the thing. So we go for Untamed. We have thankfully the Regrowth in hand to get our Hunting Witch back. Then we play the Hunting Witch, and then we play the Halakor, and then we discard the Save the Pack, and then we end our turn. Like I said, I'm still on the fence if it actually was the right call to do that, to play the Annihilation Ritual. Not so sure. But on the other hand, we are very ahead in the game right now in general. There's the Spike Trap, Hakamaga, Shadow Council, and that's it. I do think I definitely want to go Sanctum here. Because what I can do is I can play you to the left, get an Aember that way. Now you all can fight. That means I can use you to fight the Shadow Council, and I can use you to fight the Shadow Council as well. That shouldn't have. Oh, you don't have skirmish yourself. Never mind. Then I can. I cannot reap this turn. Did you do the thing? You do the thing, but I cannot reap. I cannot reap this. For many of a turn, each friendly can be used if they. Oh, okay. I had to reap before. Now I can only fight. Okay, then that's that then. Then I have to fight. That's kind of annoying. Definitely kind of annoying. Now the inspiration doesn't really make sense as well. Okay, I actually didn't know that. Didn't know that interaction, that you may have territory can be used if active house, but can only fight. So everyone can only fight. Very interesting interaction. Did not know that. Did not see that. Interesting. So we do have the Explorer on you. I could just gateway purge everything. Or I go with. If I go with you die in the process, but you as well, which could be cool because I can reap with him 2 times. Then it would be a check as well. I think that's worth putting me a check. Getting rid of the Quincon. Yeah, I think that's actually worth. I do think that is worth. So we do reap a few, pow, and reap a few again, and end the turn. Now sadly a Hunter Witch is purged. Like I said, sadly we don't draw more. I was hoping to draw more this stuff, because so I can gateway and plop my stuff on the field. Let's just scroll down here. What do we have? Sailor training. Okay, so he captures 1, so I'm not a check anymore, and then he fights. So he just want to fight. Okay, makes sense. He does a skirmish, so that's why that worked. So do I might just purge all my horsemen at this point, right? Just play it, save the pack. Kill both of these. Yeah, I think that's worth. Then play Flux here to get into Aember, and the turn there. And now we have a handful of this. This is what I want to see. Most likely not going to gateway now. Looking at the stuff we have on board. My opponent might flood the board, so he might play something where I go, oh damn, I'm definitely gonna gateway this. There's too much to protect. Sad we don't have the chain yet on the board. Oh, shuffles actually my Fluxy back in the deck. I'm fine with that. I do not want more chains just to get rid of you, to be fair. So we're just gonna call this. I'm just gonna discard you. Play Toxin. Play Succubus. Play the chain, and actually see, like, what did he play? I'm inclined just make him call Shadows again, because he just called that, and he did play a good amount of Shadows cards. So yeah, let's force him to Shadows. He should have a lot of Brobna in hand right now. He should have a lot of Brobna in hand at this very moment. So Shadows, Reaps here, deals 1 damage to something. And that's it, okay, that's it, that's nice. We don't have any creatures in discard, obviously, since we have the thing on board. If I play this, I kill you, and I play you on board. Yeah, I think going with this makes the most sense. You can discard you. Reap here, and reap here. Make him discard the Patriots, play another Succubus. Drop you, end the turn. And now Fluxia, that's nice. That's definitely good news. Our opponent should be very concerned about. Okay, stunning them is not too big of a problem as long as the Succubi stay on the field. As long as the Succubi stay on the field, I'm fine with that, and then we can go with Untamed. Play the Regrow for nothing. Play the Fluxia for 2. Play this to exhaust you 2, and then Vigor. I don't know, you to heal you. End the turn. Be a check for 8 Aember, and I think that's GG. Too much practice already played. Does he have enough Aember control? I don't think so. Yeah, he does not. GG! G. Yeah, like I said, I'm still, even after playing this game, I'm not sure if it was correct to play the Nation Ritual. Looking at what we purge on our side, the Horsemen, the Hunting Witch, which would be a good regrowth target, the Horsemen, which would be nice for the Horsemen of Death. On the other side, like, yeah, definitely. I think, in retrospect, shouldn't have played this. The one Aember seemed to not have mattered in the end, but, I mean, who knows. But yeah, we are going to end the video at that. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know the deal. Hit me on Twitter, Facebook, all the links in the description, and yeah, be excited for some more matches. Next one is definitely going to be a more casual match, not going to be the competitive stuff. But I want to get them out of the way first, because I'm a more of a competitive player. I enjoy more playing with good decks, or with very good decks, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's all for me. I'll see you another time. Ciao.